Hello, good morning. It's Wednesday the 30th. I'm FX Plume and this is the market brief. I did have a word with Farmer Palmer and he's okay with me scooting along the side of his field. Now, Governor Bailey's been on. He's warned of an historic shock to incomes, and it's pretty hard to find any good news for the UK economy at the moment. The economy is driven by consumption largely, and as consumers make their purchases to keep the country ticking over, so that means that anything that affects that sector quickly filters through to the rest of the economy. It's a pretty fine balance. Luckily, the UK's direct exposure to Russian energy is minimal, but the rise in oil and gas prices still set the recovery back, hitting growth to a point where suggestions of recession are now firmly on the cards. Inflation forecasts are averaging around 8% for the rest of the year, despite the Bank of England looking likely to hike rates again in the next 2 or 3 meetings. If they do 3, that would bring the rate up to 1.5%. And despite that interest rate outlook, sterling is failing to make substantial gains in the market. Yesterday the market was pretty volatile as risk appetite improved on rumours of a breakthrough in the peace talks. We touched 130, 160 against the dollar, but we fell back to close around the 131 level, and we opened this morning just under 118 against the euro. Now, over in the US, the Fed thinks that one of the key drivers of inflation over there will quickly become the workforce, where workers find themselves in higher demand, where the number of job vacancies has hovered around the 11.4 million record level hit in December. The workers are fairly easily able to switch jobs for higher wages. Last month, non-farm payrolls confirmed 678,000 new jobs were created, but openings only fell by 17,000, which perfectly illustrates the dilemma for employers, because before the pandemic, there were about 1.8 job openings for every unemployed worker. In the market, the dollar index was hit by the rumours of positive news from the peace talks. That fell to a low of around 98. And euro dollar this morning, well, that opens up higher at 111.15. Right, short and sweet for me today. Have a great day. Join me tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.